Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Dose. Alhamdulillah, we've passed the midpoint of Ramadan, and for those of us that haven't really accomplished the goals that we set out to achieve, or for those of us that haven't used Ramadan the way that we wanted to, we still have an opportunity to gain the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We all have heard the hadith, and we all know that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had said that those who fast the month of Ramadan, right, with Iman, with belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and with hope in His reward, that his past sins will be forgiven. And we can still be from those people that the Prophet ﷺ said will be forgiven. But we have to have achievable goals, right? We have to have goals that we will be able to accomplish by the end of Ramadan, so that way we can gain the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Recently we had a counselor come into class, since we just started our program, and he said that everybody has a goal, or everybody has an objective, right, to get through school, or to get all A's in all of our classes. Right, but he said that also there's a process that has to be in place to get to our goal. And so for us, while we're in school, like the goal, right, is we need to fast, or we need to study a little bit every day, right? We have to have a study schedule. Everything has to be, set in place so that we can achieve our goals. And the same thing goes for Ramadan. And there's an idea when it comes to goal setting, that there is this idea of SMART goals. SMART being specific, measurable, attainable or agreed upon, realistic, and time specific. So now we have, about 10 to 12 days left before Ramadan is over. And so when it comes to specific, maybe we wanted to read Quran, right? So now we have our goal that we want to finish the Quran, or we want to finish a certain amount of Quran. So it has to be specific, that between now and the end of Ramadan, this is what I want to accomplish. And so measurable, it has to be something measurable, in the sense that we want to finish the Quran. Okay, how much do we have to finish if we want to finish it in the next 10 days? We want to finish the Quran, or half the Quran. How much do we have to read, per day? How much do we have to read after each prayer? And if we can do that, then it'll be much easier to accomplish that goal. Then it has to be attainable or agreed upon. Now, in this sense, if you said that, we have 10 days left, I want to finish the Quran 5 times, right? Well, the Prophet ﷺ had mentioned that that you don't want to finish the Quran in less than 3 days, right? So if we have 10 days left realistically, and what is agreed upon, right, we don't want to finish it in less, in 3 times until the end of Ramadan. Then also realistic, right? So if we have that goal that we want to read the Quran once every day, it's not really realistic. Nobody has that much time, and especially if you don't know Arabic and you say I want to read the Quran in Arabic, right? It's not realistic. Or if you want to say, if you're a slow reader and you know that you can't read that much, you're not going to be able to finish it, reading it in Arabic, if that's the case. And then also it needs to be time specific. So, in this case, our goal is to finish it between now and the end of Ramadan. And so whatever our goals are going to be, whether it's going to be reading Quran, whether it's going to be, going to the masjid, whether it's going to be, praying all of our prayers on time, whatever it is we want to do, that we need to follow the SMART goals, as I said, specific, measurable, attainable or agreed upon, realistic, and time specific. And also another point to end on, as when we're writing down the SMART goals, we should actually be writing it down. We don't want to just, we have a few days left of Ramadan, we're going to be going into the last 10 nights, that we don't want to just say the goals and then not have anything to look back on, but we actually write it down, and every day we can look at it, and then inshallah the last 10 days will be the most beneficial days of this Ramadan. If we haven't used Ramadan wisely, if we haven't accomplished what we want to accomplish, we can still do it. We just have to do it in a smart manner, and inshallah we can end the last 10 days and leave the month of Ramadan seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and being freed from the hellfire, inshallah.